teams turned around, headed to Dallas. And here we go. Terry Oglesby to tip it up. Robert Felder, Jeffrey Clark are officials. And Memphis starts with the ball. And Penny's son, Jaden Hardaway, starting for the fourth consecutive game. Tigers have been a lot better offensively in their three-game win streak, but they turn it over quite a
teams against Memphis. Haven't got to 60. I think both possessions by each team is what they're about. Memphis in half court has not been very good. And then for SMU, you know what? If you're going to win, Kendrick Davis has to be terrific. He was not 4 for 14, 0 for 5 from 3. He's got to be really good.
This is Faron Hunt, Memphis' second leading scorer, who turns it over.
That was such good defense. Jalen Hardaway moved his feet, kept his shoulders square. That's what Memphis does really well. They'll keep you in front.
Hardaway trying to find Cisse. Double doubles in 2 of the last 3. His best stretch as a Memphis freshman. But Cisse, who's been terrific of late from deep, he slashes and scores. Emmanuel Bandamel for the opening 2.
Yeah, and you've got to play in the middle of the floor against Memphis. I say it all the time. Terrific help side team. How do you eliminate help? Middle of the floor. Bandamel just went right to the rim.
4-point per game score with the first 2. Here's Williams against the smaller Davis. Couldn't get traction. 5 to shoot, Quinones. Faron Hunt with a 2 for SMU, and here comes Memphis with Damian Ball. This is actually a whole new 5, a full-on line change for Memphis after 3 turnovers in 4 possessions.
I don't blame him. I mean, it's a sluggish-looking group, but I swear to you, that's exactly how they look getting down 13 Tuesday night. Almost a carbon copy.
Down 13 end of the half on a 21-5 run, took the lead, maintained it most of the second half in the win. 5, Ethan Shagwad, no on a wild scoop. And DJ Jeffries grabs the rebound. And a whistle underneath for JC. Well, with Tyson Jolly just his 3rd game back, the all-conference player, 0 for SMU. This is straight on 3. SMU's got the first 7.
Guys used to not be able to do that. Catch it, not dribble it, fake it, and lift up. The minute he faked it, you've got to close on him because, as you said to start, Kevin, he can really shoot the basketball.
33% from deep. It's 6'9", the senior. Lomax, terrific 5. Davis, and an excellent recovery by Memphis to poke the ball away. That was Dandridge getting down the floor. And at leisure.
You know, for the main teacher, that's the bigger problem. I'll tell you this game is remarkably similar to Tuesday night's game.
It's early 5 points for Ethan Shagwell.
Both teams are so much more comfortable when they get into transition and then into secondary break than they are in half court. Like, Memphis is a mess in half court offense. Let's just be honest. They can call it whatever they want to call it, but it's just simply a mess, and you hope to figure out a way to get a bucket.
These are maybe the 2 fastest paced teams in the American this season. Cincinnati plays quickly too. But they'll get up and down, Memphis and SMU, and they're deep. Shot clock violation here. Lomax. Hunt hits a 3. Dan, can you hear me? Sorry about the audio issues, folks. We're both doing it from home. But I will take it for now as we work on Dan's audio in his headphones. Faron Hunt with a 3. It's 12-2 SMU, which has started 5 for 9. Oh, this is great. I could just do my best Dockich impersonation for a while and see if he notices. Lomax 4 to shoot again deep in the shot clock for Memphis. Boogie ebbs it short though. Moussa Cisse back in the game, grabs the rebound for Memphis. Tigers started slowly on Tuesday night, starting slowly tonight. 5 turnovers, shooting 2 for 6. There's Williams going to work. And Williams, that ball hung up on the rim long enough that he was able to get it back. Big fella, Ane. Couple of boards, 2 points, and a blocked shot for Ane, making a major impact early off the bench. And Penny Hardaway wants a timeout. We'll take it with him. Texas. What a season for Shaka Smart's Longhorns. They face Kentucky at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Again, 2 Sonic blockbusters on ESPN. It's back. Misses a 3. Grab by Cisse for Memphis. What do you see for Memphis early offensively?
I see a mess. I think
That's
Memphis is as poor. Number 2, he can catch it, one dribble drive, power it to the rim. Anything other than that against Memphis, you pass fake it to the corner and you reverse it to spread the defense. Don't throw it down there.
We'll look for that next couple of possessions. By the way, that was Jolly, not Davis. Beg your pardon. Davis getting a rest right now after playing 38 minutes Tuesday night. Boogie Ellis, Vanderbilt all over him. Ellis tries to lob it up. There were too many.
Wasting an opportunity, Kevin. SMU's wasting an opportunity. Memphis is out of sorts offensively, and SMU's just as bad, taking bad shots, fallaways. Promise you, that's going to come back to haunt them throughout the last 10 minutes of the game.
You and I had SMU Cincinnati 3 weeks ago, and you said the same kind of thing over and over. That was a game SMU led the whole way until the very out of control. Memphis takes it away with Williams. Well, no.
Depending on your definition of the loo, isn't the loo also the restroom?
I think that's just the loo.
Okay.
But I haven't been everywhere in the world, so maybe in some language.
I think it does.
I'm sure if it does, I'll know shortly. I believe it's the loo or the lab that you're conflating.
It could be, but how about that shot?
Davis, and smothered away by Cisse, the leading shot blocker of the American. 8 out of 9. That one from Vanderbilt adds to the total. SMU 6 for 18, and Memphis keeps hanging around in what has been a slugfest of offensive proportions. Nolly yet to score. Memphis is leading,
and they help well defensively, so you can't try to go without reversing the ball, and you can't certainly on a straight line just try to go to the basket from the wing. They're too big and too long.
5th in the country defensive efficiency. Held their first 5 conference opponents under 60. SMU first one to crack that number in the American. 72 in the loss Tuesday. Defensive ranks great. Can they figure it out on this end? Down on the block for Ron Hunt with a finish.
Yeah, that was really, really good. Davis again, middle of the floor, drove it. Defender just stared at the ball, and Hunt, who is uber athletic, just back cut him.
3 assists for Davis, still making an impact despite not scoring. Nolly is fouled on a cut. Charles
looking at the ball, back cut him.
There for Kendrick Davis right now. He's 0 for 7.
Yeah, he's had a couple good looks for 3. That was a terrible shot.
Jaden Hardaway, not a great muted impact is the correct term there. Vanderbilt goes right into the middle without Cisse in the game. No surprise.
Yeah, it makes you relax as an offensive player and have more confidence.
Here's DJ Jeffries. Ball with a corner 3. Yes, and Jolly scores.
Absolutely same back cut. Get in the lane. Defender outside the lane. Opened up. Stared at the ball. Offensive player read it. Got to the rim.
You keep running that if you're SMU, the way Memphis is failing to defend it?
You have a ton of things out of that, Kevin, but it's all what I've talked about. Ball in the middle of the floor. You can get all that kind of stuff.
Williams trying to go around to Nay. Nolly.
Now that went in, but that's one of the problems that SMU has had. Bad shots. That one went. It was fantastic. We've had Barkley on that. We had the Bachelor, Matt James. Seth Greenberg's a coach whisperer and the people whisperer. Anybody we want, he gets them on.
You got to get the other Tony Bennett. You got to have a Tony Bennett podcast.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive.
Really?
He's
that's the guy right
94.
There. Really nice.
A name makes it 5 consecutive made field goals for SMU. For the left hand for the second time.
Well, there's your 13-point lead. We had it in the first game Tuesday night. But the big run was by Memphis at the end. This run is just simply aggressiveness by SMU. And, I mean, zero offense, zero. Either they don't teach offense at Memphis or the players don't pay attention.
It just had two guys go to set a screen. What he wants out of his team, and he has harped on that at times. He doesn't feel like his players are always grasping the details, and some of his players even talked about that. It seemed like in the last 3 games that had turned around, but the first 19 minutes plus not so tonight. That was nearly another turnover. Great wraparound to Williams, who
in the second half. Jalen Hardaway's been pretty good in the starting role, but Lomax has been really good, particularly in second halves and late.
And he was great guarding the ball against Davis on Tuesday. Davis is 0 for 8 tonight. Kendrick Davis, leading scorer in the conference, does not have a point, and SMU is plus 10. Go figure. Lomax creating space with a dribble with 9. Ethan Shagwad now with 7 as he ducks in and scores. And one other thing to note, Dan, Shagwad goes inside. Musa Cisse playing with 3 fouls for Memphis.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Lomax started the second half. They got a little switch. Shagwad just went right at him.
Alex Lomax, or what would you say if you're in Penny's shoes?
Well, I'm hot about the turnovers. You know, you turn it over, you're coming out. But that's what I want. I want some.
And I'm guessing you don't want the leading scorer in the conference to get an open layup.
Yeah, try to stop the ball first.
Finally, Davis scores, and this is SMU's largest lead. Quinones doesn't want that screen from Cisse. Lomax trying to set one. Quinones with a matchup against Davis. And Vanderbilt no on a 3. Rebound Alex Lomax. Quinones. Vanderbilt all over him. Quinones with a knee on the ground. Now Lomax in the corner got it away. And Quinones to 6. Shagwad buries a 3. His second from deep.
You shoot it. Better get out on him. He's feeling it too. Hand down. What is it? Hand down, man down? You got to be into Shagwad.
He had not shot it well in the American coming into the game. 26% from deep. 2 for 2 tonight. Quinones cannot answer on the deck, up in the air, and grabbed by DeAndre Williams. Memphis can turn you over 2. Now they will
you uncomfortable. Get their hands just like that, 2 in a row. Memphis has terrific hands defensively.
One of the best steal rates in the country, one of the best block rates in the country, block shot, one of the best defensive teams, period, in the country. Keeps them in games when they're
in the second half. They were unorganized in the first half. He's the guy to organize it.
He led them in scoring and assists. He shut down Davis. Memphis was plus 10 with him on the floor on Tuesday. Lomax up to 10, his third 3.
You can just tell. I mean, we're not there, but when you watch enough film, you can tell what a guy's feeling about his body language, and Shagwad absolutely does now. He can't take bad ones just because he's made a few.
996 career points now for the 4-year starter Shagwad, closing in on a big round number into the open court. Lomax. Williams patient.
Right there. Just taking a bad shot. There's no more selfish play in basketball than the heat check 3. That's about you, not about your team.
And it's Vanderbilt for 3.
He set himself nice, too. He was calling for it as soon as he got across half court.
Last 4 games shooting 69% from 3, Vanderbilt. His first tonight.
SMU, watch the bottom, watch the number 1. He just got flashed right there. But he has been terrific defensively in help side early. And that's why they got a shot.
Up at 3 for SMU, and unless Memphis scores in transition, we'll see what happens in a half-court set.
Right now he has DJ Jeffries on the left elbow.
He left Jeffries. Nolly is open and still missed everything from deep. 0 for 5 from 3.
Luck. Come on, Kevin. That's just bad luck. Let's see again.
I didn't say it wasn't. I just said he missed.
I know.
Nolly.
And what a difference, right? A jacked up 3 on one end to 3 or 4 passes for a layup on the other. That's 5-point play.
And Davis, who is still not scoring, has 8 assists. That's just ahead of his season average, 7.6. Nolly's calling for a deflection. It was deflected. Terry Oglesby's on it. And an offensive foul season. 7th in the league in scoring, 13th in rebounds, 14.5 rebounds. And he didn't look rusty on Tuesday's second game back. He had 15 off the bench.
Oh, he looked terrific. You know, he looked like he'd been playing the entire year.
Hunt guarding the ball. Jeffries created space. Offensive rebound. It's tipped in by that man again for Ron Hunt. 15 points. He's only missed 1 shot.
It's been terrific. Both ends.
Largest lead for the Mustangs. Jeffries. Better ball movement here. And rebound knocked into the hands of Boogie Ellis. Boogie wants it back. For 19.
That's the kind of shot gets you beat. It really is. I mean,
fadeaway rebound, Lomax.
That's a great defensive possession. They got the ball on the side. Didn't let Davis get it back. Lomax was terrific on that possession.
Jolly Smith and Nay in off the bench for SMU, which is without Darius McNeil tonight. Off the bench, plantar fasciitis, so their Cal transfer guard not available. Williams has the size on Smith, shooting 52%. Just turned it over so much to pick up one here. And a 3 missed by Williams. Offensive rebound, beg your pardon. That is Williams. Just flashed the assist number on the screen. The stats just added 1 more. 15 assists on 17 made field goals. So when Memphis is scoring, they're moving the ball around beautifully.
Absolutely right.
Lomax here, trying to do it himself. Way out, hit nothing. Yeah, the rebound, Williams is 7th.
I'm sorry, perfect example. Just don't let your guy get past you.
Quinones passes up an open 3. Ellis with Jeffries right in front of him. Rebound batted around. Williams on the spot. Jeffries for 3. And then Shagwell loses possession to Lomax. Helter-skelter tempo. Quinones no. And that is going to be in
the stance and keeping their hands active while not getting off balance. And that is not the easiest thing to do. That cut.
Williams to Ellis. And his 3 was halfway down. Memphis gets it back quickly. Penny Hardaway has made very few changes over the last 6 minutes off his bench. He is stuck with the small lineup. No Cisse, no Dandridge for a long time. Nolly, he's got 6 now.
That was
and
a good
that snaps
Williams.
the run.
Go ahead. Yeah, Williams came in, his hip got him, that's fine, and so what, he flexed. I just don't get it. I do get it. Everybody's trying to appease the head of officials.
Ellis blocked.
I don't understand how excited you get when you go block something at 12 feet in the air. Bitter.
Next possession, you'll tell us how you really feel. You got to work on coming out of your. He started the year 12 for 24 from 3. He's 2 for 21 in the 5 games since from deep.
Yeah, well, water finds its level, right? I mean, you smart guys say you
has not changed that. Out of control once he got to the basket. 2-on-1 here. Quinones and a Nay denies him with a foul. And Nolly spins it ahead. Lomax for Memphis. Nolly, 2-shot fakes. Nolly gets it back. Nolly hits a 3. It's a 1-point game.
That's big time.
Jolly scores as SMU finally hits front of the field and extends the lead back to 3. 7-minute, 38-second field goal drought for SMU. They stay in front barely. And Nolly inside.
All right, I mentioned Davis. Davis has to get the ball in the middle of the floor in half-court offense and make something happen. Here, simple. Keep the ball whipped around. Don't go on a straight drive. I thought it might have been on the cylinder, but he got it close. Yeah, it did.
If there was consternation for the Memphis bench, we're seeing it now. It looks like the Memphis bench is thinking the same. Quinones lost out of the way.
Actually, very lucky the shot wasn't taken because there was no chance Quinones was making that over Hunt.
Nolly inbounds to Williams. Williams around to Ney, who's on the perimeter. Williams steps around, missed it.
I don't know. That was the same kind of back cut. I think that might have been a pass, Kevin.
I think so.
I think.
Either way, it's 2 points. And SMU leads by a couple of possessions. Nolly. Out of bounds.
Sorry, Kevin, but you have to have a basket here. Like, oh, wow.
Oh! Lomax at the top of the backboard now. Williams grabs the ball. Oh, man.
Top 10.
If Memphis comes back to win this game, you can timestamp that Alex Lomax play forever. Where do you go here?
Well, it looks like they're going to go ball screen, let Lomax make a play.
Lomax finds Nolly. And Memphis
Next play in the middle of the floor. And I'm telling you, on the pass, instead of shoot a 3, drive the recovery if you can. You'll get something to the rim.
SMU back in front on the innate free throws. Lomax. Lomax will take it into Davis. Foul. Offensive.
If you take a crazy 3 and miss it, the game is going to be over. You go to the rim. If you get a 3, great. If not, go get fouled.
Lomax will take a timeout. A little bit more time, it looked like. Ran off the 2 games really within 48 hours. And SMU looking to return the favor. Lomax will inbound. Memphis does have a timeout left. And Lomax, got it in and got it back from Williams. They're taking their time.
Yeah, they're going to have to get a 3 up.
Nolly.
Same thing with Quinones, same thing with Ellis.
Back to Lomax. 6 seconds. Ellis for the tie. He's fouled.
Basket, pop a guy and slip a guy.
And he actually took some time off the officials. 1.1 to
the
go.
basket right there. Got held.
Knocked away on the inbound by Jolly, and SMU survives.
Man, Kevin, they led. Oh man, as whiny as Memphis media is, I'm sure they're happy.
I had multiple suitors texting me saying, Dan can't go. We got you back. Everybody's happy about it.
No, I don't think everybody is.
Musa Cisse stood a free throw. That's a big deal for Memphis.
A couple of theirs in person to start the season. When you see them, they're really bigger than you think. And they play hard defense.
For the Tigers. This is Jeffries, 54% free throw shooter. And that'll go down. Hey, college Bill Self. And then Texas and Shaka Smart. 5th-ranked team in the country. Waiting for that great Shaka Smart team.
Now, what's your answer, right? I used to just say, Coach. I used to say, Coach, I hang on your every word, man. I'm just too stupid. I'm sorry. I don't even know how they let me in school here, Coach. I really don't.
It's been very, I think you'd say forthright with us whenever we talked to him about Jolly to the line. Missed the first 9 games of the season for personal reasons. Tim Jankovic has not disclosed why. And others. And the impact this young man has could be so huge down the stretch.
Make sure that they get a good shot every time. and keep Memphis in front of you. When you have to start helping, don't try to do it in one possession. Keep just grind, and use your defense to grind it. Get your hands involved.
Is given a team.
Let them know. So what? I'll never understand it.
Now there's 3 fouls on Williams though. Davis hits both, but he'll stay in the game. Lester Quinones, 63% free throw shooter, rings out the first. The X-game.
I am. In fact, I'm flying to Norman tomorrow, and I got an earlier flight so I can be.
A small crowd in Dallas making their displeasure known. Quinones hits the first. The lead is. Lester Quinones' offensive numbers been a little down during the win streak. Memphis got a lot of contributors elsewhere.
Now, if he misses one, you had a chance to get 3. You only get 1. Huge miss.
54%
eligible. Really good at Evansville. Now here, inside, outside, he shoots threes. He's big enough, long enough to go to the rim.
Williams 2 for 2. Boogie Ellis checks out. Damian Baugh back in. Vanderbilt 77% free throw shooter. SMU. Six points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists for Lomax. Now a Naves, pretty good free throw shooter.
Wherever you want to position Nolly, fine. Quinones, fine. But I've got to let Lomax time to recover.
So 2 free throws for Vanderbilt. And he hits the first.
Need a 3 coming down the floor. You'd need a bucket.
Vanderbilt 2 for 2.
It's not an easier call all night.
First one is good. Missed it.
Now you got to put people on the line.
Another big along with the Nay. Hunt as well.
See the 2 guys at the top?
He missed it. Rebound Jolly. Here's Kendrick Davis for SMU. He leads the starting 5. The leading scorer, the leading assist man in the American, number 3. Vanderbilt, a terrific shooter from deep. Hunt, Shagwa, and JC. And they fill out what's been the same starting lineup for all 12 games. One of only a handful of teams in the country with the same starting 5 all season. Davis, first shot of the game is a missed 3. Ethan Shagwa not. There's the Cisse with a miss for Memphis. The big man has been a double-double machine of late. Same starting 5 the last 4 games for Memphis. The previous 3 wins. Landers Nolly, their leading scorer, along with Williams and Lester Quinones. Here's the matchup. Davis against Cisse. Into the paint. Davis will pass up the shot.
Dribble at most, shoot, catch, dunk. Not 2 or 3 dribbles and try to create.
Yeah, his offensive points have come from second chances and quick shots recently. Not bad.
No.
SMU, the best offense statistically in the American. Nearly 80 points per game. Best shooting team. Best 3-point shooting team as well. This is Vanderbilt. I think so. His rotation's been shortened in part because of a couple of players who are at the back of the rotation having transferred out. It seems like he has a better idea of who should play when. And he brings in DJ Jeffries, Alex Lomax off the bench. They've excelled off the bench since he changed the starting lineup.
Lomax has been great. I mean, he's been really, really good.
Another turnover here. Bad pass from Baugh into the hands of Davis. Kendrick Davis, a dribbling display. He still has possession.
Let's use some length on him and always kept their hands up. And try to watch that. When he gets switched to by a bigger guy, Memphis never has their hands down against him. Move his feet. They did a terrific job, but I don't think you're going to see this kid back away. I think he's going to go to the rim as often as he gets the ball in the middle of the floor, like right now.
Just 8 points, shot 4 for 14, season high, 6 turnovers in the loss Tuesday. Shagwa on the dribble. This 3 by Baugh, and here's Jolly with a rebound. Missed the first 9 games due to personal reasons. Such a lift for SMU to have their leading scorer from last year back. Shagwa, and it's blockers in the country on Dandridge. It's a ball with a right-handed puncture. And a flex to boot.
Yeah. Got to get the ball out of the corner against Memphis. You get in the corner, you're done. I mean, look at this. You're battling now.
Can you imagine, Dan, what the situation is like? Two men sharing head coaching duties with a head coach and the top assistant out?
Yeah, you don't really notice that part of it with guys sharing the duties. What you notice is the head coach not being there. And that is not easy. You know, it's like a substitute teacher. It really is. That's a heck of a block.
We saw a couple of those on Tuesday night. And Nate with his second block shot. Chagwa, space inside, he'll get the bounce. Couple of bucks. Who has played at least 100 minutes this year.
With Kevin's mic, so I'll answer the question. Yes, he is the only guy. It was Kevin of the inbound. Davis is the kid not only leads the team in scoring, but he leads it in assists as well. Middle of the court's where Davis wants to play.
This is Hunt. Ellis with a bailout three right near the shot clock's end. Ellis has struggled from three-point range in conference games. Big shot for him early. Tyson Jolly trying to squeeze it through to Charles Smith. A nave for three. Offensive rebound to Jolly. This is Anae's more natural habitat. And stick it in around for Ron Hunt. DeAndre Williams, the Evansville transfer, double figures in 6 out of 7 games since the NCAA cleared Williams in every other transfer on December the 16th. Davis on the jitterbug into the lane. No, but it's flushed home. He has really struggled from the line this year. Goes 1 for 2 here, now 12 for 39 on the season. Lead is 14-8 for SMU. 5 Memphis turnovers early. These teams played 2 days ago in Memphis. It was 18-10 at the under 12. So very similar start. Davis step.
But right now, a complete train wreck offensively by Memphis.
3 field goals, 6 turnovers for Memphis. They've turned it over 15 times or more in 7 of their last 8 games.
SMU isn't doing much more, but they're keeping the ball in the middle. And
Davis
promise you, Kevin.
SMU players in the way. Chagwa picks it up. SMU only 6 for 14, 3 turnovers to start. Jolly, very tough shot.
Yeah, they should be up 10 or 12, and you drive it from the top, not the side if you're SMU.
Mustangs, the best offensive team in the conference. Talked to Jay Duncan, their lead assistant today, said he felt like they played well offensively. Their struggles were defensive mainly on Tuesday. Chagwa.
And by that I mean full court press. Try to speed SMU up so that you can go fast and get in transition and not make it a half court game. 2 teams, 9 field goals, 12 turnovers.
Doesn't belong in the Louvre right now. Jolly.
Try to score off of reversing the ball. If you can't, play with Davis in the middle of the floor, get him a ball screen, and then play out of it. But it's got to be driven, and it's got to be driven from the middle.
Davis able to break the pressure. He'll drive it from the wing. Decision is Memphis' best offense, and it leads to a dunk from Williams.
Absolutely.
Chagwa has almost turned it over here. He's
out of sorts. In fact, it's on my screen up here. They just turned it over again.
Right now, the stat of this game is that Memphis is on an 8-2 run while committing 5 turnovers in the course of that 8-2 run. SMU ice cold has missed a score, and that one will lean in. Landers Nolly to second with his first basket.
Yeah, get Nolly or Jeffries in the middle of the floor and you're in business with Memphis. That time it was just a down screen. First screen we've seen all day on either team.
Vanderbilt trying to take Williams. Vanderbilt fouled and he scored. Not on that possession. A break from Quinones. Davis 0 for 5 to start. Quinones and Lomax done a great job on him for the second straight game. Davis up top and through. That's another turnover. Memphis with its 10th of the first half. Davis a transition three. No. Followed his own shot late. Got it back. Vanderbilt will pass up a three. And Davis is going to take Nolly into the paint. Dribble around, fade away. Just now, three-point shooter. Vanderbilt is. Hunt crashes the glass. A nade. Doncic, Donovan Mitchell, Mavs, Jazz. Two of the best in the West at 10 Eastern, 9 Central. NBA Countdown starts at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. That foul was Moussa Cisse's third. He's out of the game with 3 in the first half and a mooted impact. Damian Baum playing much better off the bench of late. The sophomore from Nashville.
Yeah, I like getting DJ Jeffries involved. When you have no offense, he can get you offense. Say back up.
And banks it in.
Two guys that can get buckets are Nolly and Jeffries. And those are the two guys that Memphis has to look at. Whether it's cutting, running, I don't know if they have any sets, Memphis, but whatever sets they have, it's got to be for those two, at least to end this half.
They each had a dozen in the win Tuesday night. Davis matriculating. Hunt. 6 to shoot. Hunt. Yes.
But Tim Jankovic has really talked about that.
Now that's what you like out of Ron Hunt. That's as good as it gets from Hunt. Here they play Kentucky, which boy could they use a win. 8 Eastern, 7 Central. You will be in Norman, Alabama, Oklahoma, which is maybe as good a game as any on Saturday, Dan Dockage.
Yeah, Alabama 9-0. They get up and down. They'll guard you a little bit. I had them against Auburn on Sharif Cooper's first night out, and that game was in the 90s quick. Both teams getting after it offensively, not so much defensively. Nice.
Jeffries turns it over into the waiting hands of Vanderbilt. A 12th Memphis turnover. Vanderbilt finishing at the same time, and it somehow ends up in an open three for Anders Nolly.
That is the exact right description, Kevin. Somehow it ends up in the hands, and then it's make or miss. But second half, I'm telling you, Memphis will have this much better organized. There'll be a lot of high-low. Cisse will be involved. That
Finishes with the left.
Well, I'm anxious to see, you brought it up off the air, what was it, Lomax is in the game now. I'm anxious to see if Lomax is a guy that goes the majority.
Missed it. Davis, he may get one more shot. Noah puts it to Vanderbilt, and Vanderbilt has no first half at least of the season at just 23. SMU leads by 10 at home with Davis dribbling to begin half number 2. Ron Hunt had a great first half, 5 of 6, 13 points.
Greens off the ball for Nolly or Jeffries, and with the ball, I want middle ball screens for Lomax.
Quinones falls away and scores over Davis.
Second time now on this end. They know that SMU is going to switch, so Lomax set the screen to set up a mismatch size-wise for Quinones.
Who stuffs it over Isaiah Jason.
Just like they do it at the clinic right there. Dribble it to the corner, figure it out, get it out of there, dunk it.
Where is that on your play sheet? What page?
Number two in the Louvre.
So it was almost it. Get nothing for that. Davis the rebound. Vanderbilt nearly over dribbled himself. Loma 3.
You're right, they can turn you over. And the number one thing Memphis needs to do is to make SMU.
Sets up an open 3, and it is hit from Williams in the corner. The 14-point lead in a blink down to 7. Shagwa back. Lomax stripped by Shagwa. And he'll bounce past Davis and scores. He's got 11.
Well, you're right, Kevin. That was really patient. If he goes up on the right side, that's swatted away. I say this all the time, big guys, you got the ball, act big. Take your time. You are the dominant one. You're in the best position. That's what I was.
Williams can't score. Rebound JC. And Williams slow to get up behind the plate. 5-on-4 SMU. Somebody's going to be open.
Help from the back guy, and Hunt did a great job right there.
So what can Memphis do to adjust against what you just saw?
Quinones, you know what? You swing it to him, and he needs to hit a corner jump shot. He'll have a corner jump shot, and it will be wide open if they look for it.
All right, let's watch for that next time Memphis gets the ball. Right now, Jolly, but Ollie hits a three.
Yeah, he did leave Jeffries, and if they swing it to Jeffries, he's going to have a chance to shoot it or drive it. But it's still a pretty good move, and an effective move by SMU.
Ollie leads away 13 points for Memphis. Davis, that's your heat check for Memphis right there from Nolly.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Vanderbilt passes up a three. Jolly from Davis, he scored.
Yes, and I'm glad you mentioned Texas there, not Kentucky. Kentucky hasn't played well enough to be on our broadcast. This broadcast is too high end.
I mean, there were like 75 turnovers in the first half, to be fair.
I know. I'm talking about the broadcasters.
I see. Yes, we've been flawless. I agree.
Particularly when I was muted.
That was the most flawless part.
No doubt.
Vanderbilt, I guess you can't have something be most flawless. It's like,
but it really kind of is. You just put your head down, you drive into stuff, and then everybody desperately goes to the backboard.
how can you tell when a team isn't trusting each other?
Because one guy gets it, and a scorer gets it, and he has to drive it, Kevin, because he doesn't believe if he gives it up, he's going to get it back.
Jolly, no, and it leads to that open three for Boogie Ellis.
You're exactly right, Kevin. That was better ball movement. Everybody moved, everybody shared it, and Boogie Ellis could do that all night long. That's a big shot.
Davis looking for the lob to Hunt. This time, Lomax was ready for it, but Vanderbilt gets the ball anyway. SMU shooting at 50% in the game. 22 for 44 for the field. Davis around a screen from Ane. Hunt is not a good three-point shooter. He's a couple of free throws for Alex Lomax will help. Only this 5th and 6th free throw attempts for Memphis in the game. Memphis with 2 point guards in the game right now. Lomax and Baugh. Ellis, Jeffries, Williams. A small lineup that had success down the stretch Tuesday night. Minutes of that game without Moussa Cisse and outscored SMU in that span. Shagwell will go to work against the small lineup, and Williams, tough he scores. DeAndre Williams with 13 to tie his season high.
Isn't it amazing? Every time Memphis passes the ball a little bit, they end up getting the bucket.
And that is an unassisted basket. Alex Lomax into the lane, lead down to 7.
But you know what? Let's take our littlest guy and back him down in the middle. But Lomax playing hard defensively, rewarded offensively. Look at this.
Davis airmails it there, and they've cut a 16-point lead down to 7. Plenty of time to go.
Yeah, it's been the defense and ball movement. As simple as that. Their defense, three-quarter court, has been terrific. Forced a couple turnovers, and on-ball defense really good as well.
SMU's got 3 to shoot. Vanderbilt from Brickton. Rebound Isaiah JC for SMU, which can push tempo. Davis hot puts it to Shagwell. His shot denied.
Good looks. Couple in and out, one right on and short of late. I think he's going to get 8 to 10 points here in the last 8 minutes.
Leading scorer in the conference, Kendrick Davis. He does have 8 assists, only 2 turnovers tonight, but SMU has not scored in more than 4 minutes. 9-0 Memphis run. SMU without its head coach, Tim Jankovic, out after test. Boogie Ellis played a big second half. And then a long lead for Shagwell, falling out of bounds. Hit Vanderbilt to 3. Davis crossover dribble. Davis to the rack and foul.
In the hotel room in time. It's going to be unbelievable. So
I thought you were going to say you're flying to Aspen to compete in the Knuckle Hut. That's next year. That's 2022.
And the knuckle sandwich, the Pizza Hut. You know.
Davis terminated the dribble, found Hunt. SMU swings it to Shagwa. Back to Davis. He still has not hit from three. And a good look. He's over.
Regress to the mean, but start out at 50%. If you're a 35% shooter, you're going to miss him. Minutes. You've only committed 4 personal fouls. You don't need to foul. Just don't bail them out by putting them on the foul line. Make a team that hasn't made a basket in over 5.5, 6 minutes, make them make a basket. You see, they've missed their last 7. Don't bail them out.
You were Tech, and now with 4 fouls, 5:30 to go, he's got to be careful.
Yeah, that was an undisciplined. He reached. I'd go back at him and see if he does it again.
SMU has not scored from the field in more than 6.5 minutes. Vanderbilt playing a little bit bigger part in this second half. And look at the play by Lomax. Out of bounds, but still incredible hustle by Alex Lomax to knock it away.
Look one way, and then all of a sudden, second half, he settles in on guys, whether it's Lomax, Quinones. Quinones' offense hasn't been great, but I'll tell you what, his defense, his energy defensively terrific.
He's all over Jolly right now. Only has 6 points, shooting 2 for 6. And a switch now. Jolly picks up Williams. Jolly shot denied. Home due to contact tracing. And Memphis on a 17-2 run against this SMU team, which led by as many as 16. And the Mustangs barely get it across in time. Took 9 seconds. Jolly got it back off a block. It is back to a 1-point game. Memphis is going to keep the pressure on.
Boy, Quinones not letting Davis get it back is huge. Watch the middle of the floor. Now Quinones going to leave him.
Davis away from the double, and he throws it to nobody. Absolute air.
You can lob it and dunk it.
Williams with a dunk. It is Memphis' first lead. 59-58, 3.5 to go. Their first lead of the night. Vanderbilt, no. Tipped out to Davis. He's in the middle of the floor now. And Ane cannot finish, but Vanderbilt a strong rebound, and he is fouled. Memphis is 7. And Vanderbilt's miss cleaned up by Hunt. First miss of the game for the line, and SMU gets it back. Jolly on the step through. Hunt tips it after the call was changed off of Davis's back. What a smart play.
Wow, was it a great play.
You know, Lomax and Davis were chirping at each other at the end of the game on Tuesday night. Lomax gets the better of him again here. Jolly forces a layup off the very leads on a Nolly 3, his 5th of the game.
That's exactly, they went high ball screen, drew a little bit of help. Doesn't take much because Nolly gets it off. I'd do the same thing here if I can get the ball in Davis's hands and let him go.
It's Vanderbilt right now, ball all over Davis, and a foul is called.
Yeah, I think he ducked down and pushed off with his right elbow. Tough call, but not a bad one.
Second foul against Lomax. SMU will be in the double bonus the rest of the way.
Watch jump shot left corner, Hunt.
Tyson Jolly 10 to shoot. Davis hasn't touched it all possession.
That was Hunt's
cut and foul.
That was Hunt.